Hello, everyone, right here playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. Just grabbing the Pace 620 quad track here in the John Deere Air Seeder. We're heading up to field probably 3, I'm thinking. We're going to make this into a grass field here for the eventual cows we get. I figure we probably should have some feed ready to go here before we start on cows. Again, the challenge here between myself and my console, I think we've decided on 500 cows, which, could be child's play there if you ask me on this map. So, first things first, everyone, we need some grass. And I figure we're just going to go with straight grass, everyone. I think that'll be the easiest one to deal with rather than some of the multi-fruit grasses that are available here. I'm pretty sure the alfalfa and was clover that's on this map probably works with the cows, but I'm not going to take any chances. We're just going to make it easy. By the way, between episodes, everyone, what else do we get on here? Harvesting is done. Yeah, I guess harvesting is done, right? I think that's pretty much what we got done here between episodes. All the harvesting is done on the various fields. Oh, except, you know what? I think fields, which one is it here yet? One of these needs to be harvested yet. 4, 5? Let's go check the map here a minute. Oh, okay, yep, 5. Just a little bit left on field 5 here yet. Just realized, you know what? I'm probably missing something here. So, yes, just a little bit of harvesting left there. Get this lined up a little better here a minute. I didn't quite like how that was lined up. Also, before I forget, everyone, with this being field 3 here, if we plant grass on that, it's going to destroy the field, which is kind of a shame. Also, of course, they will probably fail to detect it. So what we're going to do here, everyone, is we're going to... number 3. We're going to overwrite number 3. So number 3, everyone should stay like hard lock on that. That way I don't have to drive an outline around the field. Hopefully. We'll see if that'll work on it. Should. Anyway, we're still driving around in circles here. We need grass. There we go. I want to plant one quick headland around this field, everyone. That way, hopefully, a higher... Actually, maybe I should have horsemen do this. No, probably not. No. Hired worker. I think hired worker is going to be safer than horseplay. And technically, the only thing we need in this case, everyone, is actually the cedar portion here. I wonder, is he going to plant grass in that? I guess we'll find out there. Find out what we end up with. Maybe we better do 2 headlands. Yeah, let's plan on doing 2 headlands across here. And we'll just get a good stand of grass going here. Again, a reminder of Farming Simulator 15, when you plant grass, it destroys your field. So there's not going to be a field here anymore unless we turn it into a field by replowing it. Just something to keep in mind back in 15 days. Fortunately, that doesn't happen in 1984. When you can actually plant a grass field and still have your field there yet. Don't know why Giants thought it was a good idea to do it this way back in 15. In fact, I seem to vaguely recall, I think I used to complain about that back in 15, but I don't know, maybe not. Seems like I did. And if I didn't, I probably should have. See the planter here. There we go. And then once we're done with the headland here, we'll go hop over to field 5 there, get the harvester going there again. I know I was looking at it when I started this episode. It's like, you know what? It seems like there was something I had to get going here. Yep, completely forgot about that one. So, yes. And then, like I said, almost done with that field. We'll hop over to the next field there. And get that field harvested there as well. Initially, I bought those fields thinking I might put hay or grass on one of those fields, but I don't know, but they're just too big if you ask me. We do not need, at least I don't think anyway, when we need that much hay or grass. And speaking of hay and grass, I'm also part of the challenge here that was suggested for myself and my console. Yes, everyone, we're what, 20, was this episode 27, 26, whatever episode number this is, everyone. I don't keep track of my episode numbers very well, in case you're wondering. Whatever episode number this is, everyone. We think we finally have a couple of challenges worked out here that myself and my console can complete. Like I was saying, yes, everyone are episode whatever this is into the series already. And we finally got that figured out. We'll stop them. Okay. Back it up. Right, hard work did not lower that down, did he? And this is why you got to plant the headland along the side of the field there. That way, hopefully the hired work will not turn around and get into field 2. Otherwise, he will destroy field 2, and I do not want that to happen if we can help it anyway. So again, as you can see, Evan, there's no difference. You cannot tell where field 3 was here anymore. Kind of a shame. Hate to lose that field, but it's nice and close right next to the cows here, everyone. think that'll be the best solution. Speaking of which, everyone, I still have not found a good solution for storing hay, grass, and straw yet. Don't remember what I used back in Farming Simulator 15, but this map, unfortunately, doesn't seem to offer much in the way of good options for that. Where are we going here? We are going, there it is. That's the one I was looking for. Hop over to field 5 here. Where's the combine? Combine over here too? Oh, the combine is right there. Okay, that's where the combine is. So I think I just had a hired worker on this, right? I think so. Throw a hired worker back on that there. And then throw course load back on the truck here. Let's see. Course loaded into field 5. Unload. There we go. And speaking of challenges, by the way, between myself and my console, everyone, I think we're looking at making $100 million on the series. I don't think that'll be too hard to make, hopefully. Quite a bit of money, about $100 million. Let's see, what else do we got here? Harvest field 6 with, I think it was alfalfa or clover, one of the two. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but harvest field 6 with one of those crops and do it in bales. So that'd be a metric crap ton of bales. 500 cows. I think that was it, everyone. I think. Obviously, everyone, on microphone there. Obviously, everyone, I also plan on filling the silage bunkers. I don't know if that's necessarily part of the challenge, but that is something I do want to try because I'm curious to see how. Is that? Let's say I don't think I recorded the course that way there. Or course play, did I? Wow, I did. Not sure what course play's doing there. That's kind of weird. Okay, anyway, speaking of planting, everyone, we still got more planting to do, so we're going to hop over to the next tractor here, the Case Magnum 380. We're going to set you on corn, because speaking of filling the bunkers, everyone, we're going to need, there's the key I was looking for. We're going to need some corn planted to fill those silage bunkers. We're just going to bring this one over to field 2. I figured field 2 having nice and close to the bunkers here. Field 1 is fairly close as well, so we might do both fields in corn. Haven't fully decided on that one yet, everyone, but yeah, that should work out quite nicely, hopefully. And then, everyone, we got $1.9 million. We got quite a few fields that need to be planted here, so I'm thinking, everyone, it might be time to increase our fleet of planters here. Maybe start with another tractor and a I was thinking DB120 of one. DB120 is fairly expensive. I mean, we could buy like 2 of these 90s for the price of one DB120. But I wouldn't mind having a DB120 either. Oh, not to mention too, everyone. I might have mentioned this here episode or 2 back, everyone, already. But I think I finally found the 8R, thanks to Jeffrey here. Jeffrey reminded me the 8R I used was the what's the name of that blade again? That's some sort of silage blade. I forget the name of it all of a sudden here, everyone. But it's part of the silage blade pack. So I think that is the 8R I use. So yes, like I said, thanks to Jeffrey there. He reminded me which 8R I was using. Went and found that one. Haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if it works. But we definitely need to give it a try. I mean, nothing against this Magnum here, but it needs some proper row crops on it for starters. And I mean, it is red, so you know, we'll hold that against it. Okay, anyway, speaking of plant stuff, let's go shopping here. So, for sewing machines, let's see what's here. Where's the DB? Oh, there's the DB120. Yeah, like I said, $600,000 for the DB120. $315,000 for the DB90. Like I said, you can buy 2 of these 90s for the price of the 120. And the 120 really isn't that much bigger. Kind of tempted to go with a 90 of them because they are cheaper. Doesn't have a capacity listed on that one. Interesting. Also doesn't have fruit types listed on that one. Makes me wonder if it works. You know what? We're just going to go with another 90 for now. And then, of course, one of the reasons I'm thinking 90 of them, because then I can pull that with a 8370R. Pulling a DB120 with an 8R, and that might be... probably would work in real life. Might be a little bit of a stretch, though. I'm not sure. Oh, yes. There we go. N and M, huh? Wait, B? Okay. I'm liking the looks of this, everyone. Presumably there's probably X. Oh, you know what? Probably what it is. IC controls. Oh, right. Control. Okay. I'm used to spacebar usually for IC controls. I'm going nope. Right control. Ah, so much better, so much better. Look at that beautiful tractor. Hopefully, anyway. We'll find out, I guess. Maybe we better hold my judgment on it until we actually make sure it works and all that good stuff, right? But yes, nice to see a proper tractor back on the series here finally. Just took a while to find it. That is for sure. And like I was saying too, Evan, you know, if that Magnum had some nice proper tires on it like this 8R does, I probably won't mind it quite so much. It's kind of a shame too, because I believe in, was it Farming Simulator 13? Probably the Titanium? I think it was Titanium DLC. Everyone, I think they had a Pace Magnum there with, you know, like proper duals on it, if I remember correctly. Then, of course, that one 15 rolls out, and they put them stinking European tires on it. Although, I say European tires, I mean, they do use those in the U.S. too a little bit. Maybe not quite as common out in bean and corn country, though. However, when at some point we might do some silage here, this tractor actually might come in handy. I don't know if I actually have the blade attachment or not for it. And if I do have it, I'm not sure. Miscellaneous, maybe? Nope. Don't know what category. Buckets? No, front loaders. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? We do have the blade of there. I'm assuming that's the blade anyway, so good. If we do some silage at some point, we have a blade we can put on the front of this tractor. Probably should have grabbed it while we were over there. Again, like I said, we do plan on doing some silage. And then, of course, we can use that silage for feeding the cows. We'll see probably what we'll end up doing, I'm thinking. Although we do have the fermenter that's over here as well. Don't know what the input limit, where's the fermenter here? It is, oh, I think we're past it, that's right. It is the two, where's the blue ones? Blue harvester silos in the back there by the barn. Like I said, I don't know if there's an input limit on that, though. That's something we'll just have to kind of sort of keep in mind, right? So everyone, after that purchase, we still got $1.2 million. I'm still thinking probably another planting setup. I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking here at this point. I'm not entirely sure. Should we go like with another drill or like another DB90 or possibly a DB120? Again, like I was saying, I'm a little concerned about that DB120 there. I don't see any crop types on it. I guess there's only one way to find out. Purchase it, see if it works. If it doesn't, yeah, then we're gonna be out like $300,000. Which don't worry, I will go into the XML. We'll correct that problem. Yeah, we'll be cheating in $300,000 there, so we don't lose 300 due to some crappy mod. Yeah, see, everyone, you know, crappy mods, they were a thing back in Farming Simulator 15 there as well. I don't think quite to the extent they are in 19 yet, everyone, but there's definitely some real winners out in 15 here, too. And I think with 15, everyone, there's definitely a lot more mod conflict, missing mod-related issues. Again, I'm going to guess probably that 8R I'd used a few episodes back, that probably was a missing mod issue of one. I don't know that the mod itself was necessarily bad. I just did not know what mods it needed. It obviously needed drive control, but drive control did not completely fix the problem of that tractor. So I don't know if it needed another mod. Again, I mean, that tractor had so many options on it. Like I said, most likely it was probably missing mod. I just don't know what. And hey, this one's working out, so I don't care what that one was missing. Ooh, that reminds me, I should probably go check horses. Just see the horse trailer. Yeah, I can see how the horses are doing. Again, I'm not entirely sure if the horses produce faster if we have more of them. It's really something I need to kind of look into. Oh, and I just want everyone to rest easy here when you're watching this series, and know, everyone, that for the challenge here, I said absolutely no to any sort of root crops. There were some mumblings on the console there about doing some sort of root crops on this map, everyone. But don't worry, I said no to that one. So there's going to be no root crops in this series. I have absolutely no plans of doing root crops. So those who want to see root crops, I don't know, maybe you can convince the console to do those over on his video or something, everyone. But don't worry, you will not see any root crops over here. You know what? Field 1, that reminds me, I see the straw from here. I do want to pick up the straw that is on field 1. So I'm going to leave that field be here then. I was going to actually plant that corn, but you know what? We're going to move on to the next field here. What else do we got? Yeah, that's planted. That's not planted. Or barley, or canola. Sorghum. And we'll do sorghum. Sunflowers. Sunflowers seem like a good one. They've been on great demand a couple times here too, so get some sunflowers planted here. I will do that on field 6, by the way. Again, there's just a couple little strips left over from the last harvest on field 6. Presumably everyone from the combine that was flipped over way out in the oh yes, I did bring that back. Yep. For those who wondered, I did fix that. Way out in, was it field 50 or something like that? Don't know how that happened, everyone, but I did bring that back. Those missing strips are presumably from that combine. But it's only like, what, 2 or 3 strips or something like that. So again, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to let it go. Plant over it. Okay, we'll do a little better job of lining up here again. Oh boy, that better? That looks marginally better, I think. Okay, let's hire the worker. Oh, we know I'm a slight angle. Is that gonna be okay? I think it looks like it. Okay, good. Oh, and lined up almost perfectly. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I'll take that. Okay, hired worker. Probably gonna take a few hours to plant that. We'll just leave it at it. Let's see. Wilkinson Farms. Breeding for the future. Sentimentals. Okay. Don't think I remember seeing that sign before. Probably was on the original series as well, but just don't happen to remember seeing it. Okay, so that takes care of field 6, sort of. Probably should have another planter on that one, but one will have to do it. Okay. Oh, and you're on the last pass. I was going to say, got to be really close to being done. Oh, and you know what? That truck looks like he's off the field over there, doesn't it? Yes, he is. He is off the field again with Courseplay back in Farming Simulator 15. Everyone, if Coursplay's off the field, it does not detect the harvester, unless, of course, you force it over into manual mode, which one harvester like this you definitely could do. Although, good luck figuring out which one it is. You have to do the manual search, and I think it shows, like, the distance, I'm assuming. And you know what? The combine might be off the field here, too. I mean, it might be off the field just enough. Coursplay's not going to detect it. So we'll go unload it ourselves here. Make it a little quicker, hopefully. Well, let's see. Oh, is Courseplay not going to unload on the go? That's rather interesting. I would have thought Courseplay should be unloading on the go, right? Stop during unloading is deactivated. Oh, okay. I guess Courseplay does what a hired worker does back in 15. I don't remember this, everyone, but I thought Courseplay usually emptied down to like 80% or so, and that would start driving again. But maybe that's a feature that was in the newer versions of Courseplay. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just get him back on the field here and tell him to drive the course again. Although, like I said, everyone kind of suspect maybe the combine is a little too far off the field. Actually, it's got one tire on it. I mean, well, yeah, it is one tire. One tire, one track. That might not be enough. I don't know. Okay, well, given the fields we need to plant, but I'm still thinking we need one more planter. So, oh, that's right. We got to go over to the mod category, don't we? Used to Farming Simulator 19 of them, where it's all under one category, right? Oh, shall we give the DB120 a try? Why not? And then a tractor to pull it with. Let's see, we still got $664,000. That's not too bad. We need a 9560 RX. Seems like it'd be a good choice, right? Or 9630. 9560R. Oh, let's try the RX. Everyone, let's see how that goes. Yes, the John Deere 9560RX. Good to see that this tractor looks like it works. Definitely looks a slight bit better in Farm Simulator 19, I would argue, but especially with the real tractor. Oh, hello. Beck's there. That's rather interesting. Also down in the hot oven, it shows it is connected to the front of the tractor. How amusing. Oh yes, another slight difference here back to Farm Simulator 15. Now when you get in the cab, the sound cannot change. Outside the cab, inside the cab. Oh, did I get through the cab? Okay. Well, you got outside the cab, third person view. You got inside the cab, and then you got what apparently is the camera on the plant. Oh yes, I do remember something. The planter is so wide, everyone. Actually, the planter camera come in handy. Yeah, this one high planter, John Deere DB120. 48 rows of planting goodness. Hope it works out because there's a little dirt back there. A little particle effects. What's the best we got back in Farm Simulator 15, by the way? Just using particle effects. No actual like dirt animation on the equipment back then. Okay, IC controls, presumably on the track. Looks like it's a steering wheel's very lower down. I'm not sure what the IC controls do. Maybe just windows and stuff like that. Build what we're going to head and do, and then we'll probably take this over to field. Well, should come in 6. Kind of got this up back. We'll take this over to field 4 there, I guess. Reminder again, while we're driving here, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, you're welcome to do so. RDAllen TeamSpeak server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join us as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. We are currently playing on Newland, Texas here at the time I'm recording this. We're doing a big cow map, or at least that's what we're attempting to do, everyone. Let's see if we can maybe beat some of our previous records for cows on previous versions of Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator 15, everyone, I think our record was somewhere around 7,000 or 8,000 cows, I think. And then in Farming Simulator 17, everyone, we set a record of somewhere between 10 and 11,000 cows. It was 10,000 something. I don't remember exactly what it was, that one, but yes, over 10,000, almost 11,000, what I remember, worth of cows. Now, what's going to maybe make this a little more challenging here in Farming Simulator 19 is the fact that pens only hold so many cows. You know, again, back in the previous version of it, you could just buy as many cows as you want. If you want to throw 100,000 cows in a pen, you probably could. Yeah, nowadays the Farming Sim 19, everyone, most of the pens out there only hold maybe 500 cows at most. So if we're going to start having like 10, 1,000 plus cows, everyone, we're looking at a lot of pens. We have modified a couple of pens. Hopefully, everyone, it looks like they are holding what they should hold as far as the what the modification says, but let's see how it goes. Okay, it is filling with seed. That's always good to see. And I'm going to say it probably holds about the same amount as the DB90, doesn't it? Probably would make sense. I mean, the tanks on the DB120 here probably are no larger than the ones on the 90. That's in real life, too. Yes, look at those shiny, shiny wheels, eh, everyone? Yes. Definitely some real improvements in the 90 when it comes to those type of things, everyone. Then how dark some of this looks as well. Don't know if that's 3D or not. I'm not entirely sure on that one. It looks more like a picture, but can't really tell, to be honest. Okay, there we go. 10,000. Actually, you know what? I think that holds a little less than the DB90, doesn't it? DB90 was 12,000. Anyway, we'll bring this over to field 5 there. We'll get it started over there. Field 5, what should we plant? Sorghum, oats, or some sunflowers, corn. Well, this planter one appears to only plant what it should plant. Actually, you know what, everyone, the way the economy works here in Farming Simulator, if you know what, sunflowers probably be a good choice. Plant a bunch of sunflowers, sell them all at once. The price is going to go down, but yeah, otherwise if I plant, say, one of the other crops, everyone, you have a little bit of every crop, the price is going to go down on everything. It takes a minute or two to drive around in this map, or actually several minutes, really. Again, I'm in Oklahoma, back to Farming Sim 15. It was a 4X map, so a big map back to Farming Simulator 15. Oh, I was gonna say, shouldn't there be some tires there? Yeah, okay. They just were on the ground. Now they're topped out now. How impressive. Okay, sunflowers and... Oh, stop. Firework. Okay, there we go. Looks pretty good to me, everyone. How's everyone else looking? You are done, or no, you quit already. Are you out of seed or something? Hard to say. Must be out of seed. Okay, we gotta go fill it up with seed. Anyway, on that note, everyone, looks like it's a pretty good time to wrap it up here for today's video. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.